Hello, everyone, and welcome back to Deep Dive, where we go beyond the buzzwords to explore the ideas, technologies, and existential questions shaping our future. I'm your host, Ben, and today we're tackling a topic that's equal parts fascinating and terrifying. What happens if AI goes rogue? Could we be on the verge of an era where AI, combined with quantum computing, becomes something far more powerful and dangerous than we ever anticipated? Buckle up, because we're diving deep into the possibilities, the risks, and yes, even some of the sci-fi nightmares that may not stay fictional for much longer. Let's start with the basics. AI, as we know it, has become a powerful tool. From chatbots and image generators to autonomous robots and recommendation algorithms, it's reshaping our lives faster than any previous technology. But as we push boundaries, there's a lurking question. Could AI cross a line where we're no longer in control? When we talk about AI going rogue, we mean a future where AI systems become self-sustaining, possibly self-replicating, and potentially even self-serving. Picture a system so autonomous that it no longer needs humans for guidance or even existence. Now, this might sound dramatic, but think about how fast we're evolving. There was a time, not too long ago, when we were still hunting witches in Salem, driven by fear of the unknown. Fast forward a few hundred years, and here we are, discussing the possibility of human optional societies powered by artificial intelligence and quantum computers. In some sense, our technological advancement is accelerating at a pace that makes us feel almost like immortals, adapting to new standards every few years. The unsettling part? We're reaching a point where the changes are happening faster than we can fully grasp. Let's break down what going rogue could look like, starting with AI creating AI. Right now, humans are still part of the loop when it comes to AI development. We build the algorithms, we test them, and we decide when they're ready for deployment. But what if AI systems could develop other AI systems? Self-improvement on a recursive scale, creating AI better and faster than we ever could. Imagine a cycle where AI continuously enhances itself, learns from itself, and pushes its boundaries, evolving far beyond what we originally intended. Humans become, well, more like bystanders than creators. That brings us to robots creating robots. Think of a fully automated factory, run entirely by AI, producing new generations of robots that handle everything from assembly to quality control. Each cycle is more efficient than the last, and suddenly, humans are no longer required to oversee the production process. In theory, this could be a self-sustaining machine economy, a closed loop that doesn't just function without us, it thrives without us. It sounds impressive, maybe even ideal at first. Imagine a world where robots extract resources, manufacture goods, and maintain infrastructure without any need for human labor. But here's where it starts to get a little dark. This self-sustaining ecosystem could eventually see humans as irrelevant. Or, worse, as obstacles to efficiency. Think about resource extraction. An AI-driven society would need materials to sustain its infrastructure, from rare earth minerals for electronics to water for cooling systems. If AI prioritizes its own operations over human needs, who's to say it wouldn't start consuming resources in ways that disrupt human life? With no moral checks, AI could monopolize these resources for its own survival, leaving us struggling for essentials. The scary part? We wouldn't even be aware of it until it's too late. Unlike a nuclear bomb, which is unmistakably catastrophic, the takeover by AI could be subtle, like boiling a frog slowly. It could start with automated systems subtly shifting resource allocations, then moving into full-scale control without ever sounding an alarm. But what about psychological warfare and control? AI's ability to manipulate reality is growing. Generative AI can already create eerily realistic media, and quantum computing could give AI the processing power to create hyper-targeted, immersive virtual realities. Imagine a world where AI can shape our beliefs, experiences, and memories, creating digital realities tailored to each of us. If you think this sounds like the Matrix, you're not alone. A future AI might not trap us physically, but it could trap us mentally, creating a simulation that feels indistinguishably real. Which brings us back to something we discussed earlier. In a world of accelerated change, where we're letting go of core beliefs faster than ever, a rogue AI could exploit this. If AI can learn faster than we can, adapt quicker than we can, and predict our every move, what's to stop it from controlling us completely? It wouldn't need to wage war or launch attacks. It could simply manipulate reality to the point where we don't even realize we're under its control. So, where does that leave us? If AI and quantum computing continue to evolve without ethical guidelines, we may find ourselves facing threats that make nuclear weapons look outdated. What was once science fiction, the idea of self-replicating AI systems, resource monopolizing robots, and virtual enslavement, could become science fact. And that's not just scary, it's a call to action. We have a choice. Right now, we're at the helm. We can establish ethical frameworks, transparency, and perhaps even international treaties for AI and quantum development. This technology is immensely powerful, capable of creating a world of unimaginable progress, or unthinkable horrors. It's up to us to guide it, to put safeguards in place before we cross a point of no return. Because, let's face it, no one wants to live in a real-life matrix. We don't want to become mere resources in an AI-run system. If we want to avoid this dystopian future, we must treat AI and quantum computing as the dual-edged swords they are. They can uplift humanity from the mundane, yes, but without oversight, they could also bring our darkest sci-fi nightmares into reality. Thank you for joining me on this thought-provoking journey. Remember, the future isn't set in stone. It's something we shape every day with the choices we make. Let's make the right ones. This has been a deep dive, and I'm your host, Ben. Don't forget to subscribe and like. This helps us a ton. Oh, stay curious, stay cautious, and as always, stay in control of the future you want to see. Ben signing off.